Hi, I'm Anuranjani, a marketing specialist at Yardstick Marketing, and I'm here today for the launch of 100 Hands, and we're going to speak to Nilesh to find out more. Hi Nilesh, how are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Congratulations on the 100 Hands launch.
Thank you.
Can you tell us more about this segment and how it complements the rest of the product offering at Kings?
Yeah, sure. We have received a tremendous response from the handcrafted custom shoes that we offer to our clients. Now, typically these are the people who really care about how they present themselves. All right. Now, from a perspective of what else I could bring to the table for these kind of people, okay, I have been traveling to Europe and US to visit menswear exhibitions, okay, and the one product that came out in I would say from a handcrafted perspective, which is one of the offerings that I want to pursue continuing, okay, was the shirts segment. All right, and that's what led me to bring this particular brand to Dubai.
Tell us more about your journey in discovering 100 Hands.
Yeah, so what I was saying about me visiting exhibitions in Europe and in US, there were a couple of exhibitions where I got exposed to 100 Hands, but I could not meet the person over the counter there because he was just too busy. But last year when I went to Chicago, again there was 100 Hands in the exhibition there. And what fascinated me about the shirts was the contours and the curves that the shirts had, and the collar styles that they had were quite unique and were not seen in any other shirts. All right, and that's what fascinated me a lot. And I obviously went to inquire about what kind of a product this is and from where it is. So that's the time I came to know that it is a brand which is based in Netherlands, in Amsterdam, where the head office is. And their production house, coincidentally, is in Amritsar in India. So upon researching more about the company, I found out that it had started by a gentleman by the name of Akshat Jain and his wife Barbara, who previously used to work in a bank in IT and finance respectively. And that story resonated with me because I too used to work in a bank before I got into my father's business. And then it was like obviously for me to go and inquire more about their product and how they got about starting it. So their story also was quite fascinating. And when they started in this shirt making process, they actually would have overcome so many challenges because a product that is coming from India and competing with other products which are actually coming from Europe, okay, and Japan and Hong Kong and places like these where the sartorial bars are quite high, would not be an easy feat. But somehow 100 Hands has made their mark and come up to that level where many publications like Robb Report, which is a luxury publication, New York Times, all right, and Money Control, all these publications have saluted 100 Hands for their quality and their offerings.
What is so unique about this brand that has motivated you to bring it here?
Well, one of the most crucial aspects was that the product should be handcrafted, and that was one of the motivating factors for me. Apart from that, see, the quality that you achieve from handcrafted products is that the product becomes quite, I would say, curvy, because curves in a shirt or curves in a suit, for example, cannot be achieved by machine-made products. Okay, so handmade products achieve a different contour which cannot be achieved by machines. So the handcrafting process is a laborious and a very time consuming process. From a worker's perspective, he needs to be an artist actually to create a masterpiece of a shirt. All right, and 100 Hands is known for that. They don't manufacture shirts in bulk. They make one shirt at a time for one client at a time. All right, and one of the most important aspects is their selection of fabrics that they offer to the clients. All right, apart from that, they also have meticulous selection of mother of pearl buttons that they use, okay, in the process. Apart from that, there are collar styles which they offer, which are second to none. None of the shirt makers that I know actually come close to offering the kind of collar styles that they offer, okay, which are quite dynamic. There are other aspects of the hand stitch work that they do, like for example, they embroider every buttonhole in the shirt, which is a process which takes 45 minutes of someone making that particular buttonhole. So you can imagine what kind of intricate work actually goes inside the process, and a shirt actually takes 35 hours to make in total. All right, that's for the black line. Apparently they have two lines, black line and gold line. Black line is partially machine made and partially handmade. Anything that has a straight line is stitched by the machine. Okay, as far as the gold line is concerned, the entire shirt is handcrafted from scratch. All right, and that takes about 45 hours to make. All right, so this is what 100 Hands is all about creating a masterpiece every time they make a shirt. So another fascinating fact that came to light, this was highlighted by Akshat's brother Ankit in Amritsar when I went to visit the factory, was their ability to do pattern matching. All right, this is something that is quite fascinating, because when you see a particular shirt which is say of a check pattern, okay, they match the pattern with on all the breaks in such a way that you actually cannot see the break. Okay, that is something which is again very time consumable and creates a lot of wastage, because they have to match the pattern in all the portions of the shirt, which can create extra wastage, but at the end of the day the aesthetics are intact. Another fascinating information that Akshat shared with me was that most of their clients are very influential people. They are heads of state, top musicians, top politicians, sports personalities, people in powerful positions. They are their regular clients. All right, and they also offer products in retail stores across Europe, Japan, Hong Kong, and even USA now.
Diving deep into the brand, tell us more about the production process of a shirt. What does it look like?
Okay, well, the matter of fact is that the name 100 Hands has been derived from the process itself, because the entire process from taking measurements to the cutting to the pattern matching and through the process actually undergoes through 50 people. All right, and that's how the name 100 Hands has come into play. The name was given by Barbara, and that's how they started the process. That's how the name came about. All right, now I have quite a few 100 Hand shirts myself, which has got different fabrics, different collar styles, different sleeve styles, different cuff styles, different buttons and buttonholes and things like that myself. From a production process perspective, I would like to highlight one thing. 40% of the people in the factory actually are women. And my question to Akshat was, that's a big percentage of ladies who are working in your factory. But he says one of the reasons he has kept so many ladies working is because he says they do better embroidery than men can do, because their fingers are slender and their skills in that aspect is much better. So another fact that Akshat shared with me was their rejection rate. It is quite high, in the sense that Akshat himself says 40% of the production that happens there is actually rejected just because of the quality. They would remake a shirt than to give an inferior product to a client. So you can understand what kind of strict control they have over the production process, where they ensure that every aspect of the shirt, okay, is nailed to the T, and it's a masterpiece when it comes out. So 100 Hands does made to order shirts as well as ready to wear shirts. We do both. We offer both of them to our clients. So for made to order, people have to come and choose their fabric and provide their measurements. As far as ready to wear is concerned, we have 3 models: a white shirt, a sky blue shirt, and a chambray shirt, which are available with us in all the sizes, and people who are interested in picking up a ready to wear shirt can pick it up from our store at any time.
Now, if someone wants to get a 100 Hands shirt, tell us everything one should keep in mind before getting one.
Okay, to get a 100 Hands shirt, first of all, some people have to keep an appointment. If they want a made to order shirt, they would have to call us, make an appointment for a particular date and time. Once they come here, they should ensure that they are wearing a shirt that fits them well already, or what they think is fitting them well. All right. It's a total no-no for t-shirts, polo shirts, or kurtas, or anything that, you know, may confuse us in the measurements, because they have a different sizing, whereas shirts have a different sizing. So once the customer comes in, we take him through the process of selecting a fabric and actually styling his shirt. And we have, like I said, the processes of him to select plackets, him to select a cuff, a collar, whether he wants an embroidery of his a personalization that needs to be done, what are the kind of threads that he wants, what are the kind of buttons that he wants, the buttonholes that he wants, the colors of the threads. Everything is covered in the process, and we take him through the journey, and that's how the shirt comes out. But one has to remember that it's a process and it's a journey. Your first shirt might not be absolutely perfect in the way you would anticipate, okay, but through the process of getting a second shirt or a third shirt, you will figure out that these are the different kind of measurements that you need for different fabrics, because all the fabrics don't stay the same on your body. All right, so like I said, it's a journey, it's a process, and it evolves as time goes by.
Thank you so much for telling us all about 100 Hands. If you would like to get a 100 Hands shirt, do visit Kings.